All right, San Diego, are you ready for some football? The Alliance of American Football, or AAF, has just pulled into town, and they have brought us a whole new team to root for, the San Diego Fleet. After the Chargers left town, many sports fans have been rightfully feeling a gigantic loss because many San Diegans came together over our bond in being Charger fans. Now don't get me wrong, we love our San Diego Padres baseball in the spring and summer, and many of us will even catch a few Gulls hockey games at Pechanga Arena. For a few years now, SDSU and USD have even been putting out some good football and basketball teams to root for here in America's finest city. Heck, if you really want to stretch it, we even have a niche market in our indoor soccer team, the Sockers, or our brand new indoor lacrosse team, the Seals, and our rugby team, the San Diego Legion. The San Diego Fleet have just dropped anchor at SDCCU Stadium in Mission Valley, and I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some more football. This new, explosive team has really come into its own in their 4 weeks of football, including their come-from-behind home opener against Atlanta and their bombing of the San Antonio Commanders in Week 3. With an excellent defense led by several ex-NFL players like linebacker Eric Pinkins, defensive end DeMontre Moore, linebacker John Lotolele, linebacker AJ Tarpley, and defensive back Ron Brooks, they have only allowed 64 points through their first 4 games. They have 16 sacks, they have made 5 interceptions, and they have scored 1 interception for a touchdown when AJ Tarpley picked off San Antonio in Week 3. The offensive side of the ball has taken a little longer to get going. Week 1 and half of Week 2, the Fleet offense were almost non-existent. However, Week 3 was a different story. The first play was a disaster as quarterback Philip Nelson threw an interception, which led to a Commanders touchdown on their very first play. The Fleet got more comfortable with their gameplay and began to perform very well. The notable players were running back Jaquan Gardner, who has 281 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns, and Philip Nelson, who took control of the offense and has been nicknamed Admiral Nelson. In their 4th game, Nelson was looking very strong, but unfortunately he got hurt at the end of the second quarter. While 3rd-string quarterback Alex Ross seemed to do okay, he made some poor football choices. He had the ball knocked out of his hand a couple of times, and he didn't lead the team like Nelson had. On top of that, head coach Mike Martz made some poor decisions that cost the team the win as the Memphis Express came from behind for their first franchise victory. Currently, the team has scored a total of 84 points. They have passed for 683 yards, and they have rushed for 591 yards. As for the atmosphere of the AAF football game in San Diego, I was pleasantly surprised at how vocal the crowds have been so far. The 70,000-seat SDCCU Stadium is huge, so it makes the 15,000 fans who showed up at the last game look pretty insignificant. However, what this crowd lacks in population, they definitely make up for in spirit. This place was rocking most of the game with The price of season tickets is awesome. I only paid $75 for 5 games in the end zone. If you really want to splurge, then the higher end tickets will run you $155 per ticket for a single game. My biggest complaint so far is the price of parking and concessions. Unfortunately, at SDCCU, the city of San Diego has contracts with private vendors that I guess are non-negotiable, so parking will run you $20 per vehicle. The concession prices are a little steep as well. Other than that, I really like what the Fleet are doing, and I am very excited for the future of this team in San Diego. So with that said, come get in on the action when the San Diego Fleet take on the Salt Lake Stallions at home on March 9th at 5 p.m. Also, there will be a fireworks show immediately following the game. So, are you excited about the Fleet and spring football? What do you think the AAF needs to do immediately to get more people excited about this league? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and go Fleet!